Scramble, niblings. I am Eklinaar.
And I'm joining you as Cowardlyninja.
This is a short look at a Super Nintendo game that I played when I was a kid called Starfox.
Starfox!
So, something important to note about this game. This was on the Super Nintendo, so it came out, like early 90s, I think. This was the first Super Nintendo game to have 3D graphics. At least the first that was released where I live, anyway. So, I'll go ahead and get started and talk about it some while I'm playing. So I'm just going to use all the defaults here.
Yeah, this is something that I never played as a kid, because I was a kid a little later than Eklinaar was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So really, my first experience of this has been Eklinaar's showing me his childhood games. Ooh.
So first of all, having audio that said recognizable words to you on a Super Nintendo was mind-blowing. That had never happened before. Second, these graphics, the fact that they're in 3D at all, was also mind-blowing. That had never happened before.
Right, I feel so spoiled with all my Zelda Breath of the Wild, really nice anime-looking stuff.
Yeah, and so the Super Nintendo alone wasn't even capable of this. There's actually an extra graphics processing chip on the cartridge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that I didn't know.
Because the Super Nintendo didn't have enough processing power to do this.
Wow.
So the cartridge had another chip on it to assist with that, which increased the cost of it.
Gotcha.
And so I just picked up an upgrade there to my main gun.
Ooh. So now you're even better at the pew-pews.
Yep.
I noticed you're going through, little gateways. Do you need to go through every gateway? What does it do?
No.
Okay.
So what I was doing there at the beginning, before I picked up the upgrade, was flying through those little gateways, spawned in the gun upgrade.
Oh. Okay, so if you want the upgrade, do the thing. That lets you have it.
That happens a lot in this game.
Okay.
And I just picked up an extra bomb, which I haven't used any bombs yet. And a few minutes ago, one of my wingmen was chasing an enemy. Got another bomb.
I love it that you can see them
Yep, and I decided to collide with that one.
Right, you decided. It wasn't
right.
It wasn't an accident. You did that on purpose.
Yeah.
So
my wingman was chasing one, and it flew, chasing an enemy, and it flew right in front of me, and I destroyed it, and then my wingman was fussing at me for destroying. So here, different wingman, is being chased by an enemy, and I have to save him. And so I did that very quickly.
Very good.
Ooh, got hit there.
I like that they talk to you and have little, their own little voices.
Yeah, they have little chats with you.
Yeah. Even if they're fussing at you sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, did you do it? Oh.
Boss fight time.
Is there a boss fight at the end of, every level?
Yes.
Oh. Oh my goodness. And the music changes, too?
Yep.
Ooh.
So, like all old school games, the flashing parts are where you have to shoot. See, if I shoot here, it doesn't do any damage. If I shoot on the part that's flashing, it actually does some damage.
I see.
And see, now I can't damage it. Gotta wait for it to open again.
You have to wait for it to reveal its weaknesses.
Yep. Launch a bomb at it.
Ooh.
Gotta watch out for those attacks because they're pretty strong. Now at this point, it's vulnerable everywhere. even
Right.
though it's got little flashing points. I just shoot it and win. So,
Wow. Just win.
yeah. It's a relatively easy boss, and of course, it's harder if you don't know the
Right, you've
vulnerable
played
points.
this game before.
I played this a lot as a kid. So. Alright, so stage 1 clear. We're about 5 minutes in the recording.
Nice. 100%.
100% completion there
Wow.
on stage 1.
Well, because you know where all the secrets are too, right?
I don't remember them all.
Okay.
But the little bomb where I flew to the right of the building,
Mm-hmm.
that was one that I did remember.
Gotcha.
Because if you don't know it's there, it's hard to see it.
Right. I like the little plot and like they have like goals. Like this is why you're
Yep.
going here and shooting things.
Yep.
Like, oh, you're trying to disrupt something, or you're trying to discover something, or
Yep.
something. Someone has stolen something, or been bad, so we need to go
Yeah.
get them.
Yeah, I mean, the whole idea is that your homeworld Corneria is under attack.
So you need to save it.
Yeah.
So you're saving the world.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Wingman is under attack again. Just saved him.
Good job.
So you can destroy the orange asteroids, but not the gray ones.
Oh.
These little stealth guys here.
Right. Well, this one's harder to follow because of like everything in the background that
It
is
is.
distracting. Oh wow. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, this part, was a little challenging as a kid, but once I realized you could blow up the orange ones,
Right.
it made it easier.
Game changing.
Yeah. Got this little guy hopping around here. Oh, I missed a bomb. So I'm trying to slow down and blow up those. See how those 3 were in a triangle?
Like a formation.
Yeah, that's usually a hint. And so blowing up all 3 of those is what spawned in that gun upgrade.
Oh.
So I have the most powerful gun now. There's only the 2 tiers to the upgrade. This is as far as it goes.
Sounds different too.
Yes. Now if your wing gets damaged, you lose your gun upgrades and you revert back to the standard gun.
Like you go all the way back down, or just
Yes,
one?
all the way back down.
Oh.
To the standard one. Oh, keep hitting my wingman there. Got all these things here. Shoot as many of them as I can without getting hit.
Right.
These things here are annoying. Oh, I killed it pretty quickly.
Oh.
Oh, boss fight already. Alright, so with this boss, these little things open up and you have to shoot them.
Doing great.
No.
Now, are you always accelerating forward, or are you like pressing a button? What are the controls?
Yeah, so you always move forward. There is like a brake and an accelerate, so you temporarily slow down a bit or temporarily speed up a bit for like a second and a half.
All right, but you're always moving.
But you're always moving forward. The game is on rails. You're not free to fly around. Like I can't turn around in circles and stuff.
Gotcha.
You're on rails.
Okay.
It's an arcade shooter kind of game.
Okay.
All right.
I like how it shows you how your teammates did too. Like this is how.
Oh, that's their health.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's if they're damaged.
Yeah.
Because you can lose your teammates.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully not in this playthrough. You
Hopefully
better not. I'm attached to them now. They're my friends.
Alright, we're 10 minutes in, so I think we're on track to complete the game in half an hour.
Oh my gosh.
So other controls, I can like move up and down a bit and side to side, right? And then I can also do a barrel roll.
Ah, yes. The famous barrel roll.
Yes.
Right. That's something that I've heard.
Yeah, see,
like
I'm
referenced.
doing a barrel roll right now.
Oh, so that's what that spinny thing is.
This stuff shows the orientation of my ship.
Right.
The triangles on the side are my wings.
Uh-huh.
So if I do this, I'm doing a barrel roll.
Right. Oh, fun. Is there any purpose to the barrel roll, or is it like, this is cool and fun?
Yes. See these laser shots everyone's shooting at me right now?
Yeah.
A barrel roll will deflect them.
Oh.
Actually getting a little sluggishness from the controller.
That happens sometimes, because we are playing this on a Nintendo Switch, so there might be a little bit of a trickiness because the controllers are wireless controllers.
There were a couple times I was hitting the fire button and nothing was happening.
Oh dear. Well, luckily you're so good at this game that you'll be fine. Ooh.
Hopefully. So here I have to spin to get through there.
Ooh.
And so I just picked up an invulnerability upgrade.
Oh, I like how it makes you all like look like wires.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So
Lots
I
of
can
stuff.
take, I think it's like 2 hits before the invulnerability upgrade goes away.
Nice. But otherwise you keep it?
For a while. I think
Okay.
it goes away eventually.
I think right as I asked for that, it might have done so.
I just got hit.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
And I heard it hit the shield because it makes a different sound effect that hits the shield.
Ah, okay.
So you can, these capital ships that we're flying by, you can deal some damage to them. Which you may have seen me doing. You can blow off turrets, you can like shoot the decks on them.
Right.
I don't know that it serves any purpose other than just to be cool.
Every game has a thing like that, right? Like, to be cool.
Okay, well I still have my shield, so I must have only taken a single hit. Another bomb there.
Well, we like that.
Oh, there's enemies behind that gate. So I think my shield can take one more hit. These little power generators here that I'm blowing up.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I saw at the beginning when I was reading to get into the level, they were talking about blowing some things up like that.
Yeah.
Of the enemy.
So these things will keep shooting missiles at me unless I make them start smoking. I don't think I can make them explode. I just make them smoke like this.
Oh, and they'll like retreat?
And they kind of like start veering off. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Boss fight.
Yeah, so it's just spamming
Yeah,
laser shots at me.
I can see.
So this is a very tropey sci-fi boss here. Which you'll see what I mean in a minute.
Can't wait.
Very clearly inspired from perhaps some sci-fi movies.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see these are pointing in different directions.
Yeah, and you can shoot them and they'll change direction.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not bothering to do that.
Well, you can confuse yourself that way as well, right? If
You can.
shoot them and then go the wrong direction, which is something I would do if I was playing this game. This would be much less entertaining to watch, or maybe more entertaining to watch someone fail at it. I'm not sure, but less pro.
Yeah, I'm not controlling this here. This is all automated. This is not me having amazing piloting skills.
I was about to compliment
It's just
you.
the game playing itself.
Oh.
It just looks cool. So yeah. Oh no, it's a power core, and I'm in the power core and I have to blow it up.
Sounds familiar. I wonder what inspired it.
Oh, and
Ooh.
Yep, took some damage there. I'm missing the sides here.
Oh, no, you got that one.
There
Nice,
we go.
nice.
All right.
Blow it up. Blow it up.
There we go.
Big explosion. Yeah, look at it go. Where are you gonna go?
I'm getting out of there.
I hope so.
Off frame. That's out of there.
Right. Oh, wow. Woo. Oh. Very satisfying. Love it. Nice.
All right.
So you still get 100% even if you were hit, like a couple
Yeah,
times?
it's a little forgiving.
Okay.
I don't really know exactly how it works, but it's
Right.
a little forgiving.
Okay.
I hope the sound is good on this video, by the way. Those of you watching may notice it sounds a little different. That's because I'm not at home using my usual setup.
He's in Canada.
I'm at Ninja's place here.
Yeah.
We're using your Switch.
Yep.
And using your microphone.
Yep.
So
It's
not quite as high quality as mine.
Yeah, it's just a webcam microphone. It's nothing special.
I mean, it's a decent webcam microphone, but yeah, we just got it set up in like as good of a spot as we can get it to get the best quality sound from it.
It looks very interesting, our whole setup, I will say that. Little janky.
Woo.
Oh, nice dodge.
Yeah, and I don't have a Switch, so... Ooh,
Oh my.
took a lot of damage there.
Oh.
Yeah, you may notice the later levels, they're throwing a little more at me, requiring me to respond faster to what's happening. Let's get this health here.
Nice.
Shit, he's down.
I like that some things in the background are static, and I saw this more in the previous level, right? There are static parts, and then there are the moving parts that are coming towards you, or rather, I guess you're going towards them.
Yeah.
Like in that meteor one, there were some stars that were in the background, and some stars that were like moving towards you.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. Or really moving left to right, but it looked like it was coming towards you.
Yeah,
So-
they're trying to, have a sense of perspective and distance, right?
Yeah, it definitely gave off the feeling of depth, which is cool. If this was like one of the first, 3D games out there,
Right.
like, it's nice that they thought of that. They were like, we need to not just, model something into 3D, but actually try as much as possible to get everything, like, three-dimensional,
Yeah.
the background included.
Yeah, and the background itself isn't actually 3D.
Right, yeah.
They're using more of the kind of the standard Super Nintendo background tricks.
Yeah, exactly.
With the background, it's only the stuff that's close that's actually modeled in 3D.
Yeah, that's smart, right? Like,
Yes, exactly.
if you don't have a lot of power, like you said, you have to have a specific, like an add-on even to make this work.
Yes.
If you don't have the power, you need to, like, conserve in the ways that you can.
Yes. The artists in this game, I think, did a really good job with the tools they had.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Great.
they were pretty limited in what they had available to them compared to modern games.
Yeah.
But they did a good job.
Yeah, I think some modern games, if I may say, would do well to employ more of those tricks sometimes too, when they can. Because sometimes when you're a bit too ambitious and you have too much at your disposal that you can use, it just kind of like, you can go a bit too hard and then have only the people with the highest end computers be able to run it. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah.
This is a fun boss.
An interesting boss.
They're like a spinning starfish, but also it shoots fire?
Yeah. Ooh.
That's a Pokemon, right?
Sure.
Isn't Staryu like that or something? Starmie? I don't know.
I don't know Pokemon at all.
I barely do. I know Gen 1. Any Pokemon fans out there, please help me. Thank you. Nice job. Look at that, 100%.
Excellent. Wow. This is better than I would do when I was a kid.
Well, it's been a few decades since then, right?
Yeah, I mean, my reflexes aren't as good, so I'm surprised that I'm doing so well.
Muscle memory is kind of amazing sometimes. Ooh, Venom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're destroying a brain?
Good luck.
Ooh.
Yeah, Andros has some kind of, like, you know, super weapon he's developed, so we have to stop him. I don't remember the whole story, really.
Mm.
When I was a kid, sometimes I would try to see how few shots I could get off.
Oh.
And like land as many as I could.
Right, going
firing
for,
as few as I could.
Going for accuracy.
Yeah. It's kind of like a little challenge mode, I guess.
That's very cute. Now, in this game, sometimes, you know, your allies and people that you're flying with come by. Can you hit them ever by accident?
Yeah, you may have noticed they yell at me when I do that.
Ah, okay. I was gonna say, like...
Ooh, ooh. Yeah, see, I'm accidentally hitting him. He's yelling at me. I don't think I've damaged him, but...
Right, because they have shields, technically?
They can, like, take a hit without it lowering their health.
Okay.
Like 1 or 2. I think you have to sit there and, like, hit them pretty repeatedly to actually damage them.
Gotcha. Oh my.
We're at the boss already. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, this one's tricky.
It's fast. Oh, I like how they've done that. How they've made it like have after images.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And the sound effect.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh my.
Yeah, I gotta worry about the missiles. Oh, I got it.
Nice.
My gun upgrade is helping a lot.
I can imagine.
Alright.
Good job.
We are 25 minutes in, so...
Wow, and you're going
I
through
think we're doing pretty good.
100% again.
Wow. I'm amazed.
You're gonna 100% this whole thing at this rate.
We'll see.
That'd be awesome. It was just a 100% run, no big deal. I haven't played this in ages. Ooh. Oh. Oh gosh.
Yeah, this level gets interesting.
Uh-huh. I like how you say interesting.
Oh,
Yes, I would call it more difficult than interesting.
sorry.
You're trying your best.
Yeah.
Nice. Look at you. Oh gosh.
Falco is grumpy even if you save him. He's the grump of the squad.
Right.
I think part of his backstory is like he's older than you.
Like
And
more
so he's
veteran.
like, yeah, and so he's like a little grumpy that he's not a commander or something like that.
I see. It's a bit of jealousy.
Yeah,
Right?
get a little bit of lag here.
Okay.
It's the system, right? Like on the Super Nintendo, it would lag at that point.
Really, I like
Yeah.
that they, even though we're emulating it in a way here,
Yeah,
they just kept that.
emulating on the Switch. Yeah, it's a very faithful emulation.
Yeah. Includes all the bugs and the annoying parts. I love it.
Mhm.
That's really funny.
So I'm ignoring power-ups because I don't really need them.
Right, you don't need to go for them if you don't need them.
Yeah.
Oh, boss time!
We're getting close to the end of the game.
Is this a similar boss or the same boss?
It's the same one. Remember, we didn't destroy it. It retreated to the surface.
That's right. I saw it go down afterwards.
Oh.
Did you do it?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. That was just phase 1.
Okay, I was gonna say, wow, alright, I didn't even finish my sentence. Oh, gee. Oh, gee.
Oh no.
Oh, my
I
gosh.
took a lot of damage there.
You did, yeah. Careful. Do barrel rolls.
Yeah, need to be doing more barrel rolls. Those missiles
Yeah.
did quite a lot of damage to me.
Jeez.
Oop.
Oh. Ah, yes, one of those pick the self up and come crashing down type of attacks.
Not doing a lot of damage to it.
I noticed that, yeah. Oh, there you go.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oh, there's health.
Oh, good. Thank goodness.
Yeah. On this fight, a lot of the missiles will fly off the edge of the screen,
Okay.
and you can't see them coming for you, but you can hear them.
Oh gosh, that's terrifying.
Oof, that was close.
Yeah, nice dodge.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
no.
no! Oh, you're almost.
Oh, alright, well.
First game over.
Yeah.
Is it a game over, or do you have
No,
lives?
the lives are in the upper left corner.
Okay. Alright, take 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I just noticed it changes the shape of your ship when you get those upgrades. A little bit.
Okay, so we just have the single gun upgrade here. So we're not dealing as much damage.
Okay. I feel like that was shorter to get to the boss. Were you at a checkpoint?
Yes, there was
Okay.
a checkpoint.
Alright.
Okay, did okay there. I still gotta get through this fight.
Yeah. So it looks like this one you just have to keep, firing away at it.
Yeah.
Oof. I love when it gets introduced, the enemy, like the health bar just keeps going and going and going and going.
Yeah.
Just to tell you how
Yeah.
hard it'll be.
Yeah. Ooh, health, yes. Get it? I don't think I got it.
Good try. I assume that was a bomb that you put
Yeah.
out?
Yeah, that was a bomb I shot.
Pew, pew, pew.
They did a good job with the sound effects.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, they really feel significant
Right.
substance to the sound effects.
Yeah. Well, that's something that people were learning to do pretty well, like game developers and sound designers.
Oh, yeah.
Even before 3D games,
Definitely.
right? Because there was a lot more reliance, I think, on the sound than anything
Yes.
else to help
Oh, yeah.
create
I mean,
the
the
atmosphere.
Nintendo and the Super Nintendo had some very good sound design.
Mm.
The Atari, not so much.
All right. Oh, you
Health.
almost got it. Nice.
Keep shooting the missiles, because the missiles sometimes drop health when you destroy them.
Okay, that's where you've been getting the health from.
Also, if you shoot them, then you don't have to dodge them.
Right, that's always helpful. Nice. Ooh. Ooh.
Alright, we're at 30 minutes, but we'll just keep going, because this is the end. There's no sense in splitting this into 2 videos.
Extra long video for you.
Yeah.
You are indeed a worthy foe, but your foolish efforts are futile. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, concentration. Oof. Oof. Oof.
Yeah.
You always have no chance against me. It's this person. I'm aware of this character.
Oh, yeah?
I played Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
Oh, yeah?
And this was one of the bosses in the
interesting.
single player campaign mode.
Ah.
And there was like a stage that had this in the background as well for like an extra hard stage
Uh-huh.
where you're fighting the other characters, but you also have these coming at you, so you have to dodge. This is familiar. Oh my.
So, yeah, as you can tell, I'm trying to shoot the eyes.
Yes, because they're the flashing bits.
Yep. I'm not getting hit so far, but I'm also not dealing a lot of damage either.
Right, you're doing this carefully, I can tell. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're trying to do it carefully. When you get sucked in like that, can you get completely sucked in, or does it just
No.
bring you close? Okay. Good dodging.
Alright, got one eye.
Oh! Oh! You're so close. Oh, so close.
Yeah, getting there.
Gosh, this boss is kind of terrifying.
Here we go.
Oh my. Oh, it's not over. Oh, wow. Oh, explosions. Nice. You did it.
I did. Only one death.
I mean, and it wasn't a death, really, technically, right? It was just, you just got knocked around a bit. Oh, look at this! It shows you your scores. Alright, let's see. Wow. Wow! Oh, so close!
So close.
Wow. Total score 59,600. Average score 99%. Pretty good.
Come in, Cornelia.
This is Cornelia. Pepper speaking. Congratulations on a job well done.
Roger.
Congratulations.
I'm heading back to Cornelia.
So again, intelligible speech.
Yeah, actual, voice acting.
Very rare
Wow.
back in that day. That didn't become common until CD games.
Okay, like
Right.
the CD-ROM.
Yeah, because you could have CD audio tracks on the CD.
Right.
As well as the game.
Right, so you could run them.
Yeah, and then of course they started doing MP3s,
Mhm.
and they could just have all the audio compressed into MP3 format and have the game playing MP3s.
Right.
Once computers were powerful enough to decompress MP3s and run a game live at the same time. Right?
Yeah. I love it. I love seeing, the stuff that was impressive back in the day and really talking about why,
Yeah.
right? All
Oh,
these
yeah.
little things, right?
Oh yeah, this game was a big deal when it came out
Mm.
because the Super Nintendo, no one thought the Super Nintendo could do 3D,
Right.
and it was. Then this came out and it did 3D. It was
Right.
the first few 3D computer games that had come out,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the Sega also was already doing 3D at this point. I don't quite have the timeline for
Right.
sure in my mind, but yeah, it was around this time. And then of course, the N64 came out, and most games in the N64 were 3D.
Yeah.
And more and more computer games started becoming 3D as well.
And now we've got VR, right? Virtual reality.
Yeah.
In the 3D.
I mean, VR came out in the 90s too.
That's
A
right.
lot of people don't remember that. There was
You
a
are
big
right.
VR craze in the late 90s. And then just everyone dropped it because it was awful.
Right, because
it looked terrible.
the rest of everything, right? Like the technology was there, but the rest of the graphics and stuff were not up to
Yeah.
where it was.
Oh yeah, it looked awful.
Right, so
Nintendo even released a VR console called the Virtual Boy.
Virtual
in the
Boy.
90s. And it was their worst selling console ever.
Oh no. Well, it does go to show that video game people that make video games were really trying to push their limits in the 90s.
They were. Yeah,
Right.
they were really pushing the technology because the technology was advancing very quickly.
Right.
I mean, and really, late 80s and the 90s were really when video games started taking off as a thing.
Right, popular or,
Yeah. And also home computers were first becoming a thing, right?
Right. More and
Late
more
late
people.
80s, early 90s, home computers were starting to be something affordable and desirable.
Accessible.
And then the internet became a consumer product in the 90s as well.
Right.
Um,
Not just for like
so-
the most elite
yeah.
big shots, right?
Yep. So there was tons and tons of innovation, and people were still figuring out what they could do. And like a lot of the, now there are all these codified genres of video games, right? Well, there weren't so many codified genres back then, and so there was still a lot more innovation partly because developers were figuring out like what people liked, and also because developers were still figuring out what the hardware could do and what they could do with the hardware.
Still experimenting.
And now there's some very codified genres, and you still see innovation as well. But the 90s, there was just there wasn't decades of saying, okay, this is what sells well, this is what does well in the technology, right?
Right.
Like there is now.
No, they were doing that. They were trying to figure that out,
Yep.
right? That's like a whole new.
Yep.
It was a whole new place for them.
Yeah. So while you could argue that Starfox is not a particularly impressive game on its own, it was a benchmark setting game, right?
It's what it represented.
It laid the framework for much more impressive games to come in the future.
Right.
Yeah, and
It was the seed.
Yeah, it's really I really
Sound.
can't understate the effect. Like, right, so I was, an older kid, tween, roughly somewhere in there, young teen, around the time that this game came out, and like this blew people's minds. Like people
Right.
were talking about this game in school, on playgrounds. Like everyone was talking about this game and
Oh,
how
that's
amazing
cool.
it was. How Nintendo had done 3D.
I
All right.
love it.
Well, that's going to do it for this short look. Very short look, just a single episode. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going to do more Super Nintendo games since I'm here visiting and have this Switch available for me to use. So stay tuned. Keep an eye out for more Super Nintendo.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me be part.
Thank you for letting me use your Switch.
Absolutely.